Sorry, I had a right fucking stinker there. Apologies, I had a right fucking stinker then. Tidy. I'm doing good, mate. Yourself? Alright, just a little side note, I'm only doing practice if there's like R&D. Right, hang on. Look, I'm on a pad, give me some. I'm gonna leave these on and we'll see what happens. Yeah, everything's all tickety-boo. There's no, I'm not doing any flashbacks neither. Remember to like the stream if you're here. I promise you that's your one job for the evening. Ooh. Jesus. Right, we'll get straight. Might just get straight into it. Like I said, we're only going to do practice if there's R&D available to us, which is... fucking roasted in this room. How you doing anyway? Oh, you said that. You good? Was it good? Elite level game. Let me know if it's too loud, too quiet. Right, as there's no R&D, we are just going to jump straight to the qualifying session. I don't need to be piddling around in practice. Like 7 seconds off the pace, I'd send him home. He would not be racing for the rest of the 7 seconds. I don't care if it's practice. Lovely stuff, that's what we want to hear. Everything's tickety-boo. Right. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm just going to get out of here. Get out of here lively and set a time. It's good to be back on this game. It's been a while since I've played it. Maybe I should have did practice. Good evening. This, remember, it does have the long Bahrain layout. The dodgy, twisty one. Remember, it's on Legend AI, but it's quite... The AI aren't great. Oh, maybe I'm not great either. Oh, you can't hear. Yeah, it's ranked, this one, isn't it? And they're really slow in that middle sector as well. Well, I've already been done for scrubbing, so we'll treat this as like a second outlet. Ooh, how is everyone this evening then? Well, still alive, of course, but final race of the season this weekend. Avoid that curb on the inside because it does send you a miles. Right, come on, we'll get a good lap in. We'll see what's what. Just all of the available curb. Much better in turn 1, 2 and 3 that time round. To be fair, I think it's been a really good, apart from the first 7 races when Max won everything. Like, I wish like the season started at Miami, because I think it'd have gone down to the wire. So I'm hoping 25 will be just as good. All over the gap. But we say that every year, don't we? Oh, there'll be like 4 teams in it, and then one will just turn up with like by far the fastest car, and it'll be shocking. Yeah, but at least it wouldn't be like 3 rounds before the end when he won it. Use the slipstream. I think I used the Toro Rosso when I did this as videos. I think there's a lot of them in there. What we got? Behrman, Ortoletto, and he's gone Sauber, like Sauber Audi. And I swear there's another couple. I swear there's another one. Oh, I've got Mick Doohan. No, not Mick Doohan. He's the motorbike rider. Jack Doohan at Alpine. He's in the car this weekend, actually, isn't he? Oh, knobhead. He hadn't done nothing for me, Doohan. I like his dad. Antonelli, that's it. Yeah, he's going to Mercedes, isn't he? He's landed on his feet there, isn't he? What would be in this though? What if he has a stinker? Like Russell rolls him over. He'll be only 8, what would be 18, 19 when he takes the seat? Nah, come on, we've got to be way more pace than this. Right, I'm going to head back to the pits, we'll go again. But just bear with me for a second.
Sebastian's ahead of us at the moment.
It's back. I miss the Toro Rosso as a whole. And now we have to call it every name under the sun. I can't try way more pace. We've only got one more set of tyres left as well.
Right away.
How do people think, who will be Rookie of the Year? Not in terms of points, but like who's going to surprise you the most? You know what I mean. I'll go flying lap. We need a good lap here. We're having 2 different conversations. And one whereby they'll just spin you out.
We drop down to 21st.
21st.
Push for higher if you can.
I will try and get higher. No, you brake. But when I will fold you up in the paddock if you don't get out of the way. Right, I just need to be a bit neater in the corners because it's alright for Paul, isn't it? Because he's signed by Audi, which I assume is then 2-year deal, so he can bed himself in for the first year. He's done alright there. There's a cashback. There's no need for it. I just like the old plain Toro Rosso. I still call them. Well, I just got used to calling them. What was it? AlphaTauri. They change it again. I think they're changing it back next year. Now something to like just RB. That's too low. You can't have a name that long. That's too much. That's too. Who do you reckon we're going to see Lawson in that Red Bull? Because I don't think he's done enough. I mean, Perez has got to go, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure Lawson's done enough for that Red Bull seat. Nah, I can't. I reckon he'll get the seat, but yeah, I reckon he'll get the seat, but I just don't think he deserves it at all. Not yet. I mean, he's only done after this weekend. I think he's only done like 13. No, I can't see Hadjar being put in the Red Bull. He'll replace Lawson at whatever they're called next season. Oh, 6, come on. But yeah, I can't see. The problem is, what happens if Lawson has the same Red Bull career that Gasly and Albon did? I mean, Albon was had a better time of it than. Oh, we'll slow down, we'll go again. But then he's only done 13, 14 races when he gets a Red Bull seat. Yeah, Bottas was on the cards, but then they're so obsessed with their young driver program, which is good. It's brought a lot of names through. I just don't think they've got anyone. I thought Yuki deserves a chance. I do understand why they don't put him in the car, because he does get a bit hot-headed and a bit like shouty over the radio, and that's over like P10. Like, imagine he was fighting for the lead. He'd be saving down the radio. No, that's your fault. The thing is, because when they were producing these high-quality drivers, no other team was really doing it, so it had almost like pick of the bunch. But now every single team has like a really good, in-depth, like almost starting at karting type youth development system. The pool is obviously a little bit thinner. I think that's really where they're struggling. And I like Lawson. I think there's a good talent there. I just think he needs a full season in a midfield team, because that's a lot of pressure at Red Bull. And the second driver at Red Bull has over the years struggled. So I'm not sure it's worth the risk, because if he's crap or has a real difficult time of it and they can't put him down into the AlphaTauri seat, then that's his career gone. Well, it's Formula 1 career at least. What a monster first sector. I wasn't intending to do the entire qualifying session, it was just get myself back into it. They're only 20-minute sessions, that's alright. I can't remember the button. Anyone remember? Alright, I'm playing on PlayStation. Does anyone remember the button for the limiter? Was it triangle?
out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
We've found loads of time on this lap. I made a mistake in the final corner as well, so there's a bit of time there. X. No, it can't be X, it's the main button. Maybe it is X.
That's 4th place. You've moved up into
4th place, come on. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll be honest with you, I'm using a pad, which I do not recommend. Actually, on this game, yes. Because this game's quick even with a keyboard. I don't know if you get away with... I don't think it's enjoy. I don't reckon you'd enjoy it on a wheel. Maybe? Anyone else play it on a wheel? I mean, it's definitely wheel compatible, because you can get PlayStation 3 wheels way back then. So, it's definitely wheel compatible.
Brilliant drive, mate. That's 4th on the grid.
I've got to remember the engineer is loud as fuck when he comes. When you have a good result, or even like hit your objective, he's straight in the ear. Oh, tease. I think it's because it's quite a choppy handling model. I like the PlayStation and all, but it does sound like it's about to catch fire. Hang on. Jesus, hang on a sec, it's fucking taking off. Right, let me move the shit from behind. Oh. Right, give me a sec, and let me just, because I'll rearrange. Right, I've cleared the fan at the back, because there was something behind it, that's probably why. So hopefully it should quieten down in a minute. Right, it's race time. Right, swig of my beverage. If you haven't liked the stream, please do. Obviously, you're not obliged. If you don't want to, don't. I can't force you. I cannot force you. Absolutely destroy. 5.1 seconds off the pace. I'd sack him in the morning. I'd hand him his P45 in the pit stops. Right, let's go.
Car to track. Move it, guys.
Thing is, we're going into this race with me not 100% sure what the pit limiter button is. Come on, look at that. There's 9 teams, a disgrace.
So, your first race. Don't expect to finish at the top of the order. Just trying to pick
Oh,
up a
we
few
will finish in the
places
top
and get
of
a
the order.
feel for how the car drives. Good luck. More importantly, have fun out there.
Great starting. We knew there was going to be a great start. Use the slipstream. We've got no secondary speed. Take the inside. Oh, sweet man. Woo! Mark, how dare you? Squeeze by Fernando. Back down to 4, that's right. He's defending thin air. I'll have a bit of that. Right, come on. Ooh. Around the outside. Absolutely fantastic. Can we take... They're really slow on lap 1 on this game, aren't they? So if I can take advantage of that. Yes, Sebastian, get out the way. Up the inside. Move, clean as a whistle. Right, into the lead. Now, I'm not sure what my pace is relative to them because they are shocking on lap 1. So, we will see. I'm so nervous about the curbs. The curbs have sent me off before. The thing is that I like about this as well, the AI can have terrible pit stops. It was a great start. Fantastic start. Hamilton at Abu Dhabi in 2014 start, some might say. Right, 1.4. They will start to pick the pace up a bit now though. So this will be a good chance to see how much pace we actually have. Ooh. That was a good opening lap. They have so much more straight line speed than I do though. Oh, we're deep into turn 1. I reckon they'll start coming back at us now. I don't know, because I think the middle sector is where the AI struggle.
Your tyres and brakes are at optimal temperature.
They only used this layout once, didn't they, in 2010? Then I don't think they went there in 2011. And then they were back to the normal layout in 2012. By the looks of things, the pace is good. A lot of it comes from that middle sector. Pace is good. I might, before the pit stops, quickly Google what the button is for the limiter. Because I didn't expect us to get such a good start and lead. Because we're 3.1 ahead of Vettel now. So I am going to be a little bitch and Google it. Unless someone in the chat can absolutely categorically tell me what the correct answer is.
Crew are ready for you at the end of this
You've got
lap.
until I get to the
Hit
third
this lap.
sector. Someone said X, but I'm not sure that's it. I've got triangle in the mind. And I've got to brake for the pit box. Remember to brake for the pit box. Like 5.8. Like Vettel pitted actually. Vettel's pitted early. So we're 5.8 ahead of Mark Webber, who has Alonso and Kubica behind. I am absolutely. I wasn't expecting to have this, but I thought opening lap they are really slow on this. So I thought once we got through the opening lap, they'd come back at us, but it's not really.
The
It's not really
tyres are
happened.
within the optimum temperature zone. Tyres are at optimum temperature.
Right, I'm sorry, I'm googling what the thing is. The pit limiter. F1 2010. What's pit limiter button? Oh, there's a thread for it. Right, what is it then? It is... You see the hand hit the button on the steering wheel at 99. Maybe peak at 100. What are you on about? What's the button I've asked for? Right, that's not giving me any answer that I wanted. Why can't you tell me what the fucking button is? But it doesn't give you an answer. You get the overtake.gg like threads, but they're just discussing when to use it. Pit control help, is that it? They're talking about when they came into the pits. I don't care. Reddit might know. Reddit knows everything else. Or so it claims. No, I don't want to know what the pit... Now it's giving me the pit limiter button in real life. Triangle. Oh, I don't know. That's a long time away. I reckon they've changed the button since then. Right, Reddit just thinks I'm trying on F124. So pit speed. No, why do I want the Assetto Corsa one? I'm going to have to risk it. We're getting a drive-through here, people. Is it not in the options? It might be. Driving controls. Oh, you wonderful man, Jake. Right, request in. Says probably not triangle. Oh, Jake, it doesn't tell me. Oh, hang on. Pit limiter. Do you know what? Never in a million years would I guess circle. So I wasn't even thinking of circle. Oh. Thank you, though. I would never have looked there. And not once would I have thought circle. No, I'm not. I don't even remember it ever being circle. I've not changed it to circle either. I always thought it was triangle. It just sounds right. Fucking circle. I've got to chuck my thumb across the pad. Well, I hate this because I never get it right. Right, we've got a gap, so I'm slowing it early.
Slow for the line and limiter on.
Definitely got that right.
Brake for the pit
Right,
box.
brake early. We'll get used to this over the season. I just don't want to chuck away a potential win.
Exit now.
But we were fighting Vettel. He pitted first. So I'm expecting...
Limiter off.
I'll put it back on, crap. Who's out?
Rosberg has the lead. Racing speed. Remember
Right, we
the
are...
tyres
well,
won't be
actually,
enough
we
to
are
grip into
net
the
leader
wall.
then, I suppose. We did lose a lot of time in that pit phase, mainly because I just didn't want to get a drive through. And we've got to let me through here, mate. Defend, what are you doing? Sebastian, come on. No need for that. Go on, Senna. I get nervy around these lot.
Expected end position. You're doing great.
No, 'cause we need to be careful. I think we had like a 5 or 6 second gap to Webber in third, so I don't expect to be jumped by him. Oh. Woo!
When you try the overtake,
I'm trying to be
watch for
careful
any
on
counter.
overtake. I'll be honest with you, I thought I was going to get switched back there. Obviously later on in the season you pick your rival, but I need to be careful with that. Because when you pick your rival in this game, suddenly they gain like half a second a race, like a lap at each race. So they can go from like, they have like qualifying 7th, 8th. Suddenly they're chucking it on pole. pull up on the girl. That is a fantastic exit. Are you coming into the pits? Whoa! I nearly. The PlayStation would have gone. Would have gone.
Sutill's the race leader.
Deep in turn one. Thankfully, Buemi is currently holding up. Although he has been overtaken by Bruno Senna, so it's not a strong race for him. We've got petrol. That's close. My ass was flapping.
We can tear this guy. Come on. Come on.
I used to love that Renault. That 2010 era Renault was just lovely. Kubica was a machine in that as well. I should be catching them at the pace which I was hoping though. 5 to go. However, we are the leaders of the race. I'm not sure. Once it's all everyone's pitted, we'll be able to see what the gaps and stuff are. So I'll be interested to see how far Vettel dropped back. So when we come out of the pits, he was right behind us, but I think he got caught up in all that traffic that obviously didn't have to let him through. He's staying out. Oh yeah, we don't have the engine map yet, do we? Might as well be just calm with it. We know the two cars ahead are going to pit.
Your brakes are at optimal temperature. Brakes at optimal temperature.
Oh, lovely stuff.
There's one of the Force India cars ahead of you.
Ooh. Warden for what? How am I gaining time with that? I've gained nothing there. Right, see you later, mate. I quite like the 20% races as well, you can get a few more done. They're not a chore, it's not a slog. Well, I expect surely Sutil to put on this on next lap, because he obviously started on the prime tyres. That curve nerves the life out of me. I need to start being a little more careful, because the curves on this game are a disgrace. I'm not sure we're actually catching Sutil either, so I wonder if pace on this tyres is a little bit weak, maybe. I'm not sure what the gap was, or now is.
Our data is showing that the engine's at optimal temperature. The performance is there
3
if you need it.
seconds. Yeah, the AI definitely shocking in this middle sector. Definitely been catching him on this lap, which is handy. Although he does have to pit, so I'm not just going to like throw it up the inside. Can't remember the calendar. Is it Sepang next? Is it Sepang? Yeah, because then you get Australia's third, isn't it? I just think there was a valid reason why it wasn't round one. But yeah, I'm pretty certain it's Sepang and then Australia. They need to stop doing that when they come into the pits. Give me a seizure. Is it the fastest lap of our Grand Prix here? I think we're miles ahead of whoever is actually in second. It is on Legend AI, by the way. I didn't sneak it off. Well, however, I think the AI aren't as good at some tracks, and they're the tracks that we need to really make the points up in. Ooh. Is it? Oh, I don't mind Australia. And Australia on this game was alright. See, I always thought Australia was round 3. I'm thinking of F1 Championship Edition, aren't I? It's round 3 on there. I'll take that. I like Australia. It's coming up next. I'm not gonna lie to you, the PlayStation still sounds like it's gonna catch fire. You know, like aircrafts when they take off. That is what I've got here. I don't think the OBS says it's not being picked up on the mic, so fingers crossed. Well, the sound bar says it's not. Right, so we've got Schumacher's climbed up into a podium spot. Come on, Vettel's had a stinker. He was second at one point. Got 2 to go. I'm going to go for a good lap here. Keep an eye on that gap to second as well. Look like a dip in the 58s. I'm not doing that, we won't. Rear right starting to get a bit rank. Oh, top notch, that's all I needed to hear. Thank you very much. Also, I've been a bit random and off topic, but I've been thinking about streaming and doing videos on racing games that aren't F1 games. Because I want to drift the one, I'll be a bit more... I won't obviously put non-racing games on here, because obviously the audience is racing games, but I kind of want to branch a bit more. There's a few non-F1 related videos, like streams and videos. I kind of want to just bring all racing games into it. I think that would be decent. We're here for a good laugh, aren't we? You're not here for the telling. Right, we've got 1 to go after this. Absolute incredible debut. Right, 1 to go. Didn't quite get into the 58s there, but that's fine. I didn't actually look at the gap to Webber. I wonder when that'll come up. I'll keep it racing games. I'm happy to keep it in the racing game genre. But just not solely F1 games, because I don't really enjoy playing the modern ones. So obviously I like doing these sort of streams and videos, but I do just want to branch out into, because I don't think I'd get away with just chucking random content on the channel, especially when up until now it's been all racing games. Yeah, it'll all be racing games. Say racing games more. But yeah, I'll do that then. Lovely stuff. Watch this space, they say. That will be before or after Christmas, depending on... But just depending on everything. I do get a bit more time to stream now, which is I prefer streaming to making the videos, but I don't hate making the videos. But yeah, I don't like playing modern F1 games. Like, I've got F1 24, but I think I'm like 3 races into a career mode. I just can't get behind it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do you know, esports players ruin the F1 games, and I say it again. They got their grubby little wheel mitts on them, and they shafted that series of games. But we win the race. Fantastic. Listen to that engineer go wild.
Absolutely brilliant, mate. Really, really well done, mate. Well done.
Nothing from him. Absolutely nothing from him. We did win by 22.4 seconds. What happened to Sebastian Vettel? And podium finish. Did I not get one at all, ever? Got a trophy for it, then. Right, Sutil with a great result in 5th. Alonso and Button at stinkers. Trulli in 9th and a Lotus. Get in there. Go on, Yarno. They were all behind him, though. Look at that gap behind him. It's a Trulli train. Vettel, what's going on there? 15th. Hamilton in 17th. Massa in 19th. Stack type of win. I would take that. I would take that. Lovely stuff. Obviously, the championship order is the race order.
Let's try and keep this form up.
Thing is, I think we'll find the constructors difficult, because I can't imagine Buemi is going to be helping too much. But we might be able to battle Force India on our own. But obviously Ferrari and McLaren will come back at us. Top 5 might be difficult. Don't you have to be, unless you beat your rival, don't you have to be a stupidly high level to get like top seats? They're so good. You got sort of interviews in 2011, but after that it kind of just died out. I don't know why. It was great, but the car was a real handful. I'm not going to cuss the car out, let's be honest. I'll never forget. I'm absolutely, I'm weeping. I'm weeping up here. My late. It's a real team effort. Yeah, we'll be nice. We've got to be nice to the team.
First season must put you in a strong position within the team. Are you hoping your attempt to assert yourself is recognised sooner?
I know, but they've got 2 drivers. Buemi's doing fuck all, but it's right. God, you were right. It was Melbourne next. I am a twat then. I must have been thinking about Championship Edition because it's third on there. Yeah, don't you have to be like a really high level for these? I ain't gonna tell you. I'll go straight to Melbourne then. Like I said right at the start, I'm only going to do a practice session if there's R&D available. Because I don't really see no point, to be honest.
Hey, I want to talk to you about strategy and tyres. Here you'll find information about your tyres, such as how many sets you have remaining and their current level of wear. You can also quickly change tyres and define your race strategy.
Thank you. Yes.
Alternatively, I can define the strategy for you. Have a look and give me a shout when you're ready. So we're going to run a performance test this session.
Some
See if you can
performance
beat the
tests
target
already.
time.
I will be with you in a moment, folks. Hang on. I'll get out. It's usually they're proper easy. You do have to do. Oh, throttle map setting, nice. You do have to drive out the pits and do an out lap. Oh, lovely stuff.
Don't forget to turn the limiter off.
It's something you don't really forget because when you continue doing 2 miles an hour, I reckon it dawns on you you haven't turned it off. Not expecting the pace here that we had in Bahrain, if I'm being honest. But we shall see. Got to be at 1 minute 41. I think, like I said, they're usually really easy. Famous last word. We'll quickly get this out of the way and then we'll go out to the qualifying session. Ooh, Jesus. What is everyone's favourite F1 game of all time? Right, what really gets the motor running when you put the disc in? I think mine's F1 Championship Edition. It's just an F1. It's just a game I've never got bored of playing. I went several years without playing it because I didn't have the necessary requirements for it. Yeah, fair. I need to. Oh, I need to get some race with it. I've got 2020 on PC. I should mod it and do a series or something. I do like F1
You're showing good pace.
Challenge
Keep it up.
98 to 2000 or 99 to 2002. To be fair, that's what I'm doing my current series on that game. Currently in 91 if you want to check it out. ...2009 mod, is there? How do I acquire such mod? Because I don't like the 2009 game. I've heard of the 99 2007 mod. Right, that's clear. Let's go to qualifying. And if there's a price on it, how much is it? Because if people are down to watch a series on it, I'm happy to get it.
That's the close of the session. We're in the bottom half of the field.
Well, for the 9907 page, is it by... Is it Geki? Game Geki? Because he's currently making his own game at the moment, isn't he? Formula Circus or something, I think that's what it's called. Let me have a look quickly. I'll get Google up. Enjoy the scene. Talk amongst yourselves. I think it's by the same person. If it is, I know it's good, so I'll have to get it. Don't know if it's going to let you put the link in the chat. Yeah, I don't think it lets you. It won't like the link. If you put it in, I don't think it will be visible. What's his name? If I find it, if I put it in, I should be able to find it. It's on. Yeah, it's a Patreon link. Is it? Did you get it from Patreon? Is it Cola? I did like 2013. The classic content in it was really good, and you got, I think, 4 tracks as well. That's one thing that's baffled me. I know licensing and stuff, but it's really baffled me that that is the only F1 game that featured like classic tracks. Gotcha. Yeah, I've got the link for it. Cheers, mate. But yeah, 2013. It had Brands Hatch, Jerez, and then I think it had Portugal and Imola. It baffled me how they just. If they say F1 2025 is 10 classic tracks that are no longer on the calendar, I'm buying it for that. Log in. I won't do it now. I'll leave it linked and I'll look at it after. Because it baffles me how they just don't. I can't. I'm not sure if anyone else shares the same views, but I find 2024 just is not fun to play. Like games like the older F1 games, they're just a lot of fun to play. Like you could just get home. If I've been at work all day and I want to play, if I've been at work all day, I don't want to be sitting there playing F1 24 because I think you have to be in the zone to play it. I know that sounds insane, right? I'm sure you know what I mean. Whereas I could chuck Championship Edition on, I could chuck F1 2010 on, 11, 12, 13 on, and you just jump in and play it. Have a good fucking time. Whereas F1 24, I feel I've got to go for a ritual before I get going on that. Got no game sound now. Where's that gone? Oh. Has that worked? You should all still have game sound. There we go. Got it back. Oh, Lord have mercy, that's loud. But yeah, I'll probably get the 2009 mod and I'll do a little series in it. That wide, that's fine. God, always stick around, we have a great time here. And if they tell you they don't, they're lying. Obviously, this is, don't look at chat. See, that's your fault, that is. Oh, pause, it's so loud in my ear. It does feel like a job, doesn't it? Honestly. Like, you used to be able to just jump on, like, I always use, like, one of these games, for instance, because it's made by the same people. It's just, you turn this on, and like, I just chuck this on, we're having a good time, we're all chatting, watching, and you can have a nice battle. I don't think I could talk and stream F1 24. That's why I just don't stream it. Because I'm sure we'd have a good laugh on it, but I think it's gone. I know people wanted it like that, but I think it's gone too simulation. And I do blame esports and all them motherfuckers. Not I've got no beef with them, of course, but it's... The handling model of F1 24 when it first came out, I thought it'd gone back to you could enjoy it on a pad, you can enjoy it on a wheel, you can have a good time and a laugh on it. And then everyone cried because they couldn't. It was ruining their £700,000 setup. Didn't work too well with it. Oh, get in the bin. But I just feel like they just knackering to play as well. And you can't sit there and do like loads of races one after the other. I'll do one. I'm sweating. I'm knackered. It's time for bed. Absolutely no joy whatsoever.
You're currently ahead of Sebastian. Nice work.
I'm not saying like go back. I'm just going to rant here. I'll just change the subject. So it's saving it.
I'll get the guys to change the tires.
What's the times looking at? So I'm not expecting to be this high. Top 10, however. What temp?
This screen provides you with live
29.9. What have I done?
Also allows you to fast forward time within
Lord
the
have
current
mercy.
session.
I was off the track for a substantial amount of time on my fast lap. Despite giving it Colin McCraig on the flying lap, I am still ahead of Buemi. Right, let's go again. I keep knocking the wire from my headphones. I think I need some new headphones. Right, stop knocking it. Right, let's go. Need a good lap here. Buemi, I'm gonna fold you sideways.
We've been shunted into 18th place.
Oh, yeah.
18th
They need a
position
good
on the
lap.
grid.
I told you the pace weren't here. Bahrain was a fluke. Also, someone said they couldn't get hold of F1 2010. Where is it you're from? If you don't mind me asking. Because they're not... I think you can pick them up quite easily. Obviously, if you're from a different part of the world, then obviously I'm not entirely sure. But I think I've got mine in like CX. If you're not British, you won't know what that means. Jesus. Well, we'll go for a second lap as well. Because that wasn't great. It's just not great. We're struggling here. That improved a huge amount, either. Right, we'll just go for it this time because it's going to be our last lap of the session. So we're just going to go balls to the wall. Right, I found nearly half a second in that first sector. Oh, I thought I was going to get done then. Oh, that's so wide. Yeah, we've stunk it. We've stunk the place up. We should still find a little bit of time though. Just trying to hope crack top 10. Right to the line. Have we gone underneath? Are we in the 20s? We are just. We've gone P10. I'll take that if we stay there. I will take that. Oh, we're currently 11th. We've been beaten. But I take it. I'm fine with that. Considering how far are we off the pace?
You need to pick up the pace in the final sector, though.
I'm hoping we'll be quicker in the race. Let's find out. It's race time.
People are starting to pull some quick lap times. Looks like the track is getting faster.
P12. We've been beaten by Startiong and
That's the session
Liotzi.
over.
Cubits is
12th on the
looking
grid.
quick.
Good result.
Sebastian on pole just. The Red Bulls are mighty. That was decent actually. I'm happy with the lap. Much faster than our teammate. So I shall take that. It was definitely time still in the car. Right then, as we're down the grid, shall we... Yeah, I'm surprised because it was such a good car in 2010. I'm surprised they allowed it to go. I mean, Vettel... I remember watching 2010, the season finale, and everyone went into that. No one that I remember. I remember commentators saying that no one mentioned Vettel as like a champion at the end of that race. It was who was it? It was going to be Alonso or... Well, Webber, was it? Because I think Webber bottled it in Korea. But I don't ever remember. He just then won the race. Alonso got held up. Although, to be fair, Alonso getting held up is the reason we now have DRS. But quickly, before we start the race, shall we start on primes? Or are we starting on the option tyres? Be my engineers. It's a lovely looking car as well, the Red Bull in 2010. And if they'd have started 2009 a little bit better, they'd have wrapped that up as well. Yes, Jake, we're going prime. We should be quick at the end.
Let's get those tyres changed right away. Car to track.
He's going to be a
Moving, guys.
stinker, we're going to be well slow. No, we'll be fine. Believe. Like Cher said, believe. That was in love, this is in tyres. I was still thinking about that 2009 mod.
The team are expecting something special after your points finish last race. Don't disappoint them, mate.
Oh, you don't get the lights, they're all the way over there. Come on. The skidding of the tyres means it's a good start. There's not a lot of straight line speed, so you get swallowed. Well, they haven't really gained anything. There's a Renault on our inside, still on our inside. Need the slipstream. I should have taken some wing off. I can utilise the fact that they're slow in the first lap.
Come on, you can take this guy easily.
Oh, dreamer. Use all the curb on the exit. Ooh, I thought we were going to have an accident there. Look at that speed they have, but I don't. I would knock some wing off, but I'd like being ferocious and... What? What collision was caused, Knob?
Drive-through penalty for unsportsmanlike behaviour. The stewards thought you were at fault for that collision.
What collision? This game's got it in for me. The penalty system, I'm a fucking see. I'm just going to take it now. Clear air will rail it. Don't get a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Where's the line? Where's the line? There. Did anyone see me press the button? Right, I don't know if I had the button pressed. I just loads of time. It's a short pit lane, thankfully. Right, let me just catch that chat up. Yeah, once I found out about the mod, I really would play it. How much is it? Let me just check. Oh, I've got to sign in. I'll find out later. There was I found a mod. I think it was for either Automobilista or Settle Course. One of them. It was a Champ Car mod. I've been umming and ahhing about it for like a month. Because I'm all for IndyCar. I love IndyCar now, but it was better when it was kart / Champ Car. Even though they're technically different. Yeah, and I touched his backside. Lightly touched his back passage. Right? It was consensual and everything. And I get a penalty? I think it's because, like, the penalty system on this was a bit whack. Problem being is, though, this might be a long one. Like, strap in, people. We're on the pond, so we will have options at the end. They are catching cars already, though. So that's not too bad. We can go long into the race as well. It's not over yet. Come on, head down. What I like about this game as well, once you've got the fast engine map, you can just leave it in there. You never run out of fuel. The engine never overheats. To any serious level, at least. The last IndyCar, like official IndyCar game, I think, was the IndyCar Series 2005 on the PS2. That was the last official one. There's been mods and stuff, and like Project Cars had an IndyCar like bit on it, which was officially licensed and everything, had all the drivers in it. But yeah, we just don't seem to get. And there was one that was announced, but then the company not went bust, but I think it's been cancelled.
Brilliant overtaking maneuver.
So yeah, there's a lot of mods for it, but I think it's 2005. I think it's called IndyCar Series 2005 on the PS2. That was the last like official one. That was it, yeah. They announced one, didn't they? Motorsport Games. But it, obviously, it never really... Like, they announced it was like this big thing, and I was well excited for it, but I think that company's run like crap. So... Well, they weren't... I swear, they might have been the people that... Fuck me, Chandler. I like Karoo. Around the outside of a pair of them. Come on. They went bankrupt, that was it. And no, I don't think anyone bought the licensing. I'm surprised because it slapped. Like, you could advertise like Indy 500, like have a proper career mode on it. But then again, I suppose it's all great, but I mean, I love IndyCar, but it's not advertised very well outside of the US. It's not very advertised very well in the US. But it's really not very well advertised outside of the US. You have to kind of know it exists and where it's on to like be able to watch it. And JB, why are you all the way down here? Well, I said both, by the looks of it, it's both. Oh, nearly. My heart fell out my ass. Promise I've still got a pit again. I just forgot about that. Any pace here, people. Sorry, Lewis. What was that? G? Oh, sorry, button. Just catch up on some of these chats because I'm a NASCAR guy and they are. Yeah, the NASCAR games, they still come out every year, don't they? Pretty much, like the Heat. I've not bought a Heat game for years. Are they still worth it if you're playing them? Let me know. Questionable game. It is. They had some big games as well. What games do they have? I'm sorry, I've paused. I just want to. I'm interested now. Motorsport games. Right, are they still a thing? Oh no, they are still a thing. By the looks of things, unless they've just cancelled like fucking loads of them. So we will get back to the race in a minute. Just hang on. They're the ones they've just dropped. That Le Mans Ultimate just dropped. It came out like a year ago. But there's Kartcraft. Yeah. So they make the Heat games. They're the people that do R Factor. But yeah, I don't think there's any. Yeah, it looks like they've officially cancelled it by the looks of things. Judging by that article that's just appeared there, it looks like they've cancelled the IndyCar game. It's a shame. I'd love a proper IndyCar game. Because, as I said, it was on Project Cars 2. But I don't think we're going to get one. I mean, maybe Codemasters, now they're run by EA, could have. Go for the overtake. You'd have to pay extra to just race the Indy 500. This is hurting pace. Do you know what we need? We need another F1 Race Stars. That's what we need. Anyone down for a stream on F1 Race Stars? I'm happy to do that. I've got it. I've got it on PC and the Xbox, I think. So it's accessible to us. I'm getting held up a little bit here. This is affecting progress. It's not going to help, is it?
Sutill's leading the race.
Suttil leads. Go on, Suttil. Go on, Adrian. A modern IndyCar game would be top tier. Especially, like, it's getting bigger as well. Like, the names in it. Like, Pillow, he's a bit like Pillow's top tier. You got O'Ward. Like, Colton Hurt is coming up. You've still got the old classics. We've got Newgarden in there, Willpower. Dixon's still going. Dixon's 110. He's still going. My issue is that whole series, like in real life, the series itself, it just has not modernised. I know they've got the hybrid engine now, but the chassis is still from 2012, and they don't go to many ovals anymore. Like, I like the tracks. I like some of the tracks they go to. Like, some of them are classics, like Barber Motorsports Park. And like, they recently went to Sonoma, and that track's incredible. But they didn't go there no more. Laguna Seca they've gone back to, but there's not a lot of ovals. Like, what is it? Is it Las Vegas? Was there an oval in Las Vegas? It was the night race, was it? The Tri-Oval, I think it was. That always produced a banger, and they don't even go there. I don't think they go there anymore. Like, I think the Indy 500 is the first oval of the year. And to anyone who watches it, right, I understand it's been there a while, but St. Pete, the opening round, is a terrible track, at least for modern, current spec Indy cars. It's not a great race. Whoever is on pole wins the race. Like, it's almost guaranteed. I also think they need to branch out of the States a little bit. Not necessarily go out of that part of the world, but there's some incredible tracks in like Argentina, Canada. I mean, they go to Toronto, but even that track's crap. They've changed Detroit, because I loved like the duel in Detroit. But now they've changed that. They didn't go there no more. They've changed it to an absolute hellhole. Barbie's doing an hour from me. Oh, I bet it's such a good track. It's one of America's best. And they've gone back to Road America, haven't they, in the last 5 or so years. I just don't think it hits the same. It's just something I love IndyCar, and I'm going to continue to watch it for the rest of time. But the series just, it feels so flat at the moment.
Come on, you've got this guy.
And it's a shame because they've got the drivers there. The driving, people that drive in the series are so good.
It's in this lap.
They need to get, like, even if they don't go, like, I'm not saying go Europe, I think that's a terrible idea. It costs a lot to come over here. But use the Brazilian tracks, use like Argentina and places like that, in and around.
Good, we're 2 places up on where we wanted to be. Good job.
And more ovals, and stop ending the series in October and then making me wait 7 months for it to start again. Also, what's that massive gap between round 1 and round 2? What's that all about? You get St. Pete and then it's not on for another 5 weeks. Don't remember the year, but they are in negotiation. I hope so. I think that'd do wonders for it. I do think they need a new car though.
Don't forget, fit in this lap.
I can't see another manufacturer getting on board at the moment, but definitely need a new chassis. Oh, I think 2012, we're like 14. Once this next year starts, we'll be like 9, what's that? Nearly like 14 years old. That can't be happening. I mean, obviously don't compare it to F1, but imagine Sam being 14 years old in F1. I'm stringing it out. I forgot to pit actually. Yeah, we'll come in this lap. We can absolutely rag them soft tyres as well. Let me catch up. Let me just catch up with the chat. Right, so agreed. They always make IndyCar better, but the closer they make it to Formula 1, the less it would demoralise. And I think they don't want to be seen as just a... That's why they stopped going Coto, wasn't it? Because I thought Coto was a really good race. But because they were so much slower than the F1 cars, I just didn't think they wanted that. I think it was negative press. They do. They need half... I think they do 17 tracks, don't they? 18 tracks, we'll call it. Just 9 ovals and 9 tracks. We'll stop going to street tracks. I beg you. Some of them are good, but America, up and down that country, has an absolute incredible plethora of tracks. And I've got to watch Detroit. And I've got to watch that Detroit race. Look, anyone watched the Detroit race last year? I think it was like 80% of the race was under the pace car. And that dodgy pit lane they've got, where half and half. They left, can't remember the name of the track. They used to do the duel in Detroit. So that was, I liked that track. You always got a good race there as well.
You're in his dirty air. You're gonna lose front end
I
grip.
get that you need to do like money reasons, I get that. Got to pay for the series. I don't think that IndyCar is helped by the fact that it's owned by Roger Penske. Now, as much as I like Roger Penske, I've got a lot of respect for Roger Penske. I think him owning IndyCar and having a team and owning the Indianapolis 500 as well, or the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, I should say,
Brake for the pit box.
I think that's a negative.
Wait for the lollipop.
Oh, you twat. Go, 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 go. Jesus Christ.
Don't forget to turn the limiter off.
Because I think IndyCar's got the best set of drivers they've had for years. Guys, no, I'm all for this. I'm all for this. It's decent. It's decent. Is the track type good? Have they been there before? Or is it? Oh, I bet it's a street track. Right, we'll drop down to 17, 19. I wonder if we can make up any places. Seems unlikely. We were held in the pits for like 5 seconds longer than need be. Yeah, I know. I just think it needs to be owned by someone who doesn't own a team and a track. They've got that charter system now, haven't they? Which is almost like... Isn't that just technically franchising it? I know it protects IndyCar teams that are already on it, so which is all I'm all for. Thankfully though, because I watch in the UK, we get the American coverage of it, but when it goes to ad breaks it cuts to a UK commentator, thankfully. So we don't get adverts during the race, Because Lord have mercy, I do not feel sorry for anyone watching any sport in America. Because your obsession with adverts is absolutely outrageous. Yeah, I haven't really read into it too much. I was just, because I know IndyCar painted it as secure in the future of the sport. Hasn't that kind of ruined the Indy? Is that ruined the Indy 500? We're still going to get bumped there. Yeah, that message is too long for me to try and read. But we as Americans can't blame the quality of our product for a lack of support. IndyCar, so no, they're rapid. It's not me that. Yeah, because I know MotoGP are trying to branch, like really get heavy into into the States. Yeah, which if you don't care, doesn't matter, does it? I suppose, yeah, it's a real expensive thing to try and branch out. NASCAR getting sued by two of its teams because of the new deal they gave. You see, I'm not into NASCAR, but mainly for the reason I don't know where it's shown in the UK. I want to get into it, although I have got some reservations about their playoff system. But it's not shown anywhere in the UK. Because I'll be straight into it now. I love oval racing now. I'm big on it. And there's like a race a week, isn't there? But the problem is, NASCAR isn't dying. It's such a huge sport, but I don't know enough about it to start commenting on it. But it seems like everything I read about NASCAR these days is either a criticism or a negative. Does it? I will write that down. What was the deal? What are they suing over? I don't think we're going to get points here, or not, 'cause it's the final lap. Lando wins the Grand Prix. The Red Bulls are not converting nothing. Yeah, I'm happy. I just want to watch more racing. I mean, I watch a lot of it anyway, but I just want to add more. Right, as much as you need to. We'll need it at the end. I will read it then. The penalty cost us here. Come on, Chandok, we know your tank's all filling up. That's a shocker from us. The thing is, current NASCAR is they're really messing up in terms of officiating. Weren't there an issue at the final race or a race a couple of weeks ago? It was like, when someone disqualified. You see, the playoff format annoys me. I don't know if it's just because from the European setting. The playoff system baffles the life out of me. I don't get why you can't start at round one and whoever has the most points for the last one wins. It's going to affect the championship on us there. Jesus. Ooh, yeah, because isn't there like 102 rounds? But it's not always been like that, is it? The playoff system's not always been there. Because remember, it used to be shown on the ESPN channel in this country. Because my dad used to watch it, and that's how I'd like see it, like vaguely remember it. Like, literally win 35 races. That for me, that's insane. It needs to be who's got the most points, surely. I know they like drama in America. I mean, F1 is becoming that way because obviously with Liberty Media owning it, they like the entertainment side more than the sports side. I just think that has a real negative impact.
Hey, did I mention that you can view driver and constructor standings on this screen? It's really handy for checking up on your season's progress.
I recently tried to give the old there was a NASCAR, almost like a Drive to Survive style one on what was it, on Netflix not too long ago. I think I watched it. I think I watched the first one and then didn't go back to it yet. Talk me through, why is he the... Right, so in the total points without playoff, he scored the 15th most points. How did he get to be world champion? So how do you get in? Is it like the top 22? Get in? And then isn't one eliminated each round after that? Am I wrong? Because I'm going on very limited knowledge here. No, that's fine. Speak to me. I'm happy to learn. Especially if I'm going to get into it. Because it seems like this is the issue they've got now. It's so confusing that new fans coming in might find it difficult. Right, we've got the 26 Grand Prix. If you win one of them, you're in the play. So if you win like round one, you're automatically in the playoffs when they come. Yeah, I don't like the deliberate wrecking though. I think there was a bit of that last, well, there's probably a bit of that all the time, but there was a big deal about that, I think, this year, wasn't there? Like deliberately wrecking, yeah. Right, so you could get playoffs really early. Right, so talk to me about once the playoffs start then, because does that mean if you're not in the playoffs, do you still turn up, you just can't win the championship? Gotcha. Three of those consist of 3 races. Each room 4 drives apiece. 5 races consist of 4 drives. So going into it, is it to guarantee a title showdown? Yeah, 4, so... That's just baffling to me. Is it better... Now, I'll assume you've been a fan for a very long time. Is it better with the playoff system, or is it better how it used to be? Because I'll assume it used to be like whoever's got the most points at the end of the season just wins the title. Because to me, I think I prefer whoever has the most points, because that playoff system sounds whack. I mean, you could probably get away with it a bit more in NASCAR, because I should imagine whoever, like, the list of winners across the season is quite. Thereafter, longer. The second round, he would have got eliminated. A player got disqualified, so he got to the third round. I mean, so he won the title on a disqualification, essentially. That's tough. It does sound entertaining, though. I think I understand now why they do it. Crazy. Wait, was he allowed to race with the illegal car? I'm so intrigued. Oh, they got a cup. Nah, I don't see. The problem being is this doesn't sound very good. It doesn't sound very good. Do all NASCAR fans think the old format is better? Or majority, at least. So intrigued. I'm all for it. I'm going to give it a go from next season. But to me, it sounds like the casual fan just flicking it on wouldn't have the foggiest idea what was going on. You see, that'd be incredible, though. Imagine going, like, ending a race with a different standings leader each time. That's your entertainment. It would be, oh, who's leading at the end of this one, then? It is, but even that, he's just said there's 19 different title lead changes. Like, to me, that's exciting. That's enough entertainment for me. I get that they don't want a title one with like 4 rounds to go, but to me, I prefer that than forcing a title decider, especially if someone's won the title who in normal circumstances would have just finished quite low down had it just been points, like who's got the most points at the end of the series. Is there tiebreakers like most wins, who's had the most victory lanes that year? This sounds so this is confusing me. I'm going to give it a go next year, though. Do you know what? I'm going to get a heat game. I'll get a heat game. We'll stream some NASCAR heat. Because I'm about to come off. I'm tired. I've got work in the morning, actually. But I will try and get a NASCAR heat game. Recommend me one before we go. Because I'll be streaming tomorrow night. But it'll be a bit later. So I'll schedule it. Keep an eye out for it. I'll try and get a heat game. But I'll let you finish your finish this conversation first. I want just to head out. Most wins or most top 5s, most top 10s, yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I'll get one quick. Recommend me one. Doesn't have to be the most up-to-date one because that'll be pricey. December 31st. All games are getting removed on Steam. I'll buy it on the Xbox. We'll stream it on the Xbox, so that'll be fine. Why are you all getting removed on a side note? You can wait for 2025 game, which is being developed by our racing guys. Is it? Actually, let me look at one. Is there any in CX? Let me have a look. NASCAR. I did a NASCAR 2004 video a while back. Did really well. But everyone says that's the best NASCAR game of all time. I just want a fairly cheap one. What do you mean you couldn't find what I was looking for? It's right there. Right, let me go on here. Right, what's NASCAR Heat 5 like? Because the game shop that I will be near tomorrow only has NASCAR. Only has it on that though. Jesus, there's not a lot going on in here. I'll check on the store. There might be some offers. NASCAR Thunder. It's pretty good, but it's 5 years old already. You can mod it on PC though. Do you know what? I'll have a gander on the store and I'll get back to you. Is that 04? Is that what we're going to? Maybe I'll stream 04. I've got 04. I'll tell you, I might, as in our conversation, I might stream some IndyCar Series 05 over the next week or so. I will be scheduling all streams from now on because it seems to have made a massive difference in viewership. Because before I used to just fire it up and stream. Whereas I've scheduled it today and that seems to have made a massive difference. It might have been a one-off, but I'll keep scheduling them from now on, so... We'll play one of them two. We'll play one of them two then. I'll be terrible at it, but we'll have a good laugh on it nonetheless. We'll do that then. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm going to get myself to bed. I should be back on tomorrow. I'll schedule it, so just look at the time. It will be a little bit later than we started today. But been an absolute pleasure of a stream. I've learnt a lot. I feel more educated now, and that's how we like to end. Do you know, I'm pleased as well, because you've been on fire today. I now know the playoff system, and we can discuss IndyCar. I will. Cheers, Jake, for joining us. Make sure you come back next time, if you can, obviously. We'll definitely be throwing on some IndyCar Series 2005. But pleasure as always. I shall see you later.